3, 2, 1. What's up, George? What's going on in the House of Craze tonight? I know my dogs are barking.
Dogs barking in the House of Craze tonight. No, we started with one, and all of a sudden it's the entire crew coming in tonight. So we have Sebastian, we have Law, we have Tone from across the hall, we have BMAC, we have the Nerds of the Round reunion tonight.
You said don't feed them after dark and don't give them water. And this is what happens.
Son. We are coming in and we're going to have a good time. Plus, we're going to be talking about where do you get your buyers from? Don't know what that is. Let's talk about it.
Let's get it.
We are the only show for independents all around, giving you a platform to spread your word all over town. Catch the Craze is the place to promote to your fans with the Dreamer, Medina, and Sam the Crazy Man. Subscribe to our show and never miss an episode. It's time to get your mans, listen to us on the go. Updated every week, we never miss a day. Join the squad, come on in. It's time to catch the Craze. If you are an independent, catch the Craze. Making moves on your own, catch the Craze. On your grind in the streets, catch the Craze. Join the movement, catch the Craze.
Yeah, George, we did it again. Come on now. Yeah, you want to do it. Catch the Craze. Welcome to Catch the Craze Podcast. I'm your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man, Vera, and I am with
George the Dreamer, Medina. What's happening, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of Catch the Craze. We are excited tonight because we have old friends on the show. What up, Lou? And I can't wait for you guys to check them out. They're coming out in just a few minutes. But before we do that, please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, comment, share it, do all that fun stuff. Help the channel grow. We are nearing episode 600. This is 598 episodes of Catch the Craze. 2 more to go before 600, and we have some special surprises. We're gonna have some special guests on this show. I was just talking to a couple of them today, so big shout out to them. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
What's up, Casey?
Yes, I didn't even see that. Hey guys, playing the stream nice, picking peaches. I like it. I like
Peaches.
Didn't think you'd have a song for that, but here we are. That's the story. Ooh, do tell. Anyway, before we start though, Sam, what's going on in your world? What's happening? I see a big forbidden sign behind your beautiful lady on your right. What's happening?
Forbidden. The 200-page epic graphic novel is launching on Kickstarter. I'm excited for many things, right? I think Forbidden is I created Forbidden back in 2003. Damn, 22 years ago.
03.
Or 2000. Yeah. Oh, was it 2000? No, it's 2000. 25 years. So 25 years ago, man. So Forbidden is 25 years old. Damn, bro.
Yeah,
be in wheelchair soon.
Yeah, bro.
And it's the only project that features the works of Anibal Arroyo, George Medina, and the Crazy Man, and it's the original cast of Crazy Comics and Cast of Craze all in one book. It's the only time you're going to get that, and it's amazing. So it's 160 pages of art and story, and 40 pages of character bios, storyboards, sketch art, fan art. There's a lot of fan art in there, so it's pretty cool, and I'm excited about that one, bro. So awesome. Yeah, it's going to be launching in a few weeks on Kickstarter. And so we're getting closer to that 100 sign up. We are currently at 38 who signed up. So I'm excited about that. So it's going to be a party, bro.
That's going to be dope, man. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. The launch will happen. It won't happen. I'm thinking it would happen in September. I don't think it's going to happen in September. It's going to be in October, you say?
It's probably going to be in October. I'm looking at like the week after. It's probably going to be the week after. You got something going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, so October 7th will be the launch of the Shameless Plug. So that's
Yes.
my latest book. It's a 40-page. It's the first chapter of a 140-page book, but the first chapter will be on Kickstarter on October 7th, and we're launching it here. So also sign up for that, as well as the Forbidden. Sam did a great piece for the Shameless Plug, which if I'm thinking if you guys pledge to both campaigns, you're going to get it for free. So get
It
your
is dope.
wallets out, pledge to both campaigns, and you will receive this print that Sam worked on. Dope piece. It is a really good looking
Thank you.
piece. So make sure you
I was
sign up
inspired.
to the campaign. Make sure you sign up to the campaign. That's launching soon. I also want to give a quick shout out to Philbo Distribution, because Philip Russert took a chance, took a gamble at starting his own distribution company when one of the largest, maybe the largest distribution company went down, which was Diamond. Diamond went down. People are like, yeah, what are we doing? Luna was out there already, of course. Penguin Random House was out there already, but he decided to do something for the little guys, for the independent artists, independent publishers, I should say. And so he launched Philbo Distribution. I signed on. I have 8 issues of Wonder Duck. I said, why not? And so finally, we got the numbers today. I am happy, very happy with the result. You guys can go to your comic book shop and pick up issue number 1 on October 15th, as that's when we will be releasing the first issue of The Adventures of Wonder Duck. So go to your comic book shop, and it's not too late, because I do have the second issue obviously coming out in November, but they can also order the first issue if they didn't get a chance to order issue number 2. So there's still a chance they can do that. So make sure you tell your comic book shops that The Adventures of Wonder Duck is out there and that you want both issues. Actually, 3 issues, because the third catalog already came out. This thing moves fast, man. Once you're in distribution, bro, they move fast. So
That's why you better have the cheddar.
Yeah,
better
so
have
you
the
better have
ducats
the
to
money,
pay for all the printing.
And you gotta have the product. You gotta have the product. The good thing about Phil and the way he's doing it is that, where Diamond used to charge the comic book shops 30 days after the orders, they have to pay now. So they have to pay, like prepay for the books that they order. That's the way he's doing it. And so, he's got the money that they've paid out because, we're independents. Let's say, for example, the books get to the store and the store says, I changed my mind. We printed all these comics and we ain't got no money. So for that reason, and to protect us, he decided to do the prepay thing, which worked out perfectly. A lot of stores are okay with it because then they know how much they need to order. They can manage their finances better. And so I'm happy about that. So yeah, so make sure you go to your comic book shops October 15th. They will be on shelves. So that big shout out to them. And October 7th is the launch on Kickstarter. So October is a big month, bro. It's a big month.
It is. And for everybody who picked up Forbidden issue 0 and 1, because I went from 0-1 straight to the 200-page graphic novel, there is a special gift for you when you come back. And also there are some exclusive prints that are going to be available on the campaign. And here's 4 of them featuring the female warriors of Forbidden. And it's going to be pretty dope. All done by yours truly right here. So it's going to be exciting. So I'm also working on a new piece here. It's an homage. And if you were a Aspen fan, you recognize the homage. So it's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Those books were dope back in the day.
Yeah, man.
They definitely were, dude. They definitely were. Yeah, man. So that's going to happen. What else is going? Oh, obviously, we're going to be at some conventions. So, Sam, where are you going to be? Are you doing anything this weekend or?
Not this weekend. Next weekend, I will be at College Station Comic Con. It's my 3rd appearance there. Shout out to everybody at College Station because my art channel has a lot of followers from College Station. They're really amazing, that crew out there. And because of them, I got a lot of requests to do duties and I have 15 new stickers and 15 new prints that are just going out to College Station because of the crew out there. So I'm looking forward to it. The promoters always treat me right, and the fans are just on a whole nother level. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I have a convention at the end of the month, September 27th. I'll be at the Yonkers Library here in Yonkers, New York, for a 1-day show. It's the Yonkers Comic Con. So make sure you stop by. It's over at the library by the by the water. So check that out. And then actually October 15th, just real quick, if you guys are out in Long Island, LI Comic Shop, I'm going to be doing a book signing for the first issue of Wonder Dog. So big shout out to the guys over there for letting me do that. So LI Comic Shop, I will be having a book signing Wednesday, October 15th. I'll be there all day, 11 to 8. I'm hanging out. That's in Lynbrook, New York, which is in Long Island. So if you guys are in that area, come check it out. I will be posting about that tomorrow on my social media. So follow me on Instagram at get_your_meds to get that info, and on Facebook, obviously. And yeah, man, that's what I got, dude. That's what I got.
And then at the last convention I'm doing in September, so I have two. I have the Denton Comic Art Expo. It's run by Brian Kelly, who's the publisher of Make Better Comics, and he also published the Herman story in the anthology that went out on Free Comic Book Day, which was pretty dope. And so I'm looking forward to that. That's also my third appearance there, so I'm excited. So September's a big month, and then October, end of my convention tours, I'll be doing Big Texas Comic Con. And I always forget this name of this other convention. It's my first time going to these two conventions, but I heard a lot about them, so I'm testing and trying, so we'll see. But the Denton Comic Art Expo, I always get a lot of love there, a lot of great people there, and it's open free to the public, which is dope. So yeah, that's how I'm ending the year. So I'm ending the year with Forbidden, 4 conventions, and then I will kick off the new year with There's Nearly My Toilet, issue number 8, and the art book. So more to come. So with that said, we got our guests in the waiting room.
Do this.
They're ready to rock. I'm going to bring them in the order that I see them on my screen. So let's get this party started. I don't know if we have enough room on this stage. Let's go. Uno.
Yo.
Dos.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo.
Cuatro. Wow.
What's going on, baby?
Just
It's been a minute.
Boy, look at these guys. Wow. You tan. What you doing out there now? Jeez.
I'm not tan. Does it look tan?
Yeah,
You
You got a good tan, girl. You got a good tan.
that Hotlanta tan. There you go.
So the nerds of the round reunion on Catch the Craze.
Wow.
That's crazy to think about. Like I
Right?
explained
I haven't
to
seen
someone
you
the
guys
other
in like
day,
forever.
right? I was
Life
explaining
is
to them. I was
life.
like, yeah, we haven't done the podcast. Like we ended it. They were like, oh, what? And I was like, yeah.
Right.
And like, this is surreal for me. I was like,
It was sunsetted. It wasn't, we sunsetted it,
fair.
We walked off into the sun.
But like, this is weird because I'm like, yo, do we still know how to do live shows? Because we haven't done a live show in
I
months
was
at
like,
this point.
what are we doing? Is
Do we know
my
how to
hair
act?
even good? I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around the room for those who don't know who these 4 individuals are. Let's start with Tone. Tell us a little bit about what you did on the show, what you've been doing. What are you up to, bro? What's going on?
Yeah.
Sure. On the show, I don't know. I was the big, I was a lore nut, when it came into details and getting into stuff, and
That's right.
that was kind of been my jam, the deep dives and all that jazz. So that's kind of what I was doing, what I love. What I've been doing now, working, surviving, raising these 2 wild children. The one's going in, one's going into 6th grade tomorrow, which is ridiculous.
Damn.
His daughter's
So
going to
wild.
3rd grade. And I've been reading a lot. Honestly, I've been doing a whole lot of reading. So I've read like 20. I'm at like 20 something books, fantasy books this year.
Dude.
Jackie's been reading, and so kind of influenced me to get back last year. So that's when I was reading some Brandon Sanderson, and then continued on my Brandon Sanderson reads this year. I did all the Dungeon Crawler Carl books. I did the 3 Fourth Wing books. I'm now I'm
Yeah, we gotta
reading
talk about that
Red
one.
Rising.
Damn, Tone, you are not playing. All right. That's what's up. Oh, there's one of them right there. Look at that. It's one of those wild children you were talking about.
Yes, the 6th grader
Yes,
right there.
that's the 6th grader. Damn, dude.
That's the 6th grader. His hair is down to his back. So Super Saiyan 3 over there. So yeah, it's like but yeah, that's it. Like, just been reading fantasy, and for most of you, I have not played Destiny in almost a year. which is which
Wow.
is
Yo,
crazy.
wait a minute. Y'all had to
Wow.
fall out. You're not talking
Is
no more.
some of it grown up? Wow, what's happening?
It's not even that. It just got to the point where I felt like I
thought
just
she was.
couldn't
I thought
play.
she was your main boo.
It was, and then I had to stop. Eventually you have to stop. You gotta find your way home. You gotta do what you gotta do. I just got to the point where just like
Wow.
I wasn't. It felt like a chore. Like I couldn't. Life has been super busy, and so the freedom I had in playing Destiny
Yeah.
and playing a looter shooter and all the responsibility, the FOMO stopped me from
Mm.
playing anything else. And so I was like, I gotta stop. And as I started playing other games, Baldur's Gate 3, God of War, Expedition 33, like I've played like, now I'm gonna, I was replaying God of War again. I'm probably gonna get Metal Gear Solid Delta just because I love that series. So between reading and gaming, model building, it's been fun. It's been fun. Just, Oh, and I started skateboarding at 36.
What?
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Do I have to grab my old skateboard and like we're about to get busy? Like, what's good?
Listen,
Wait,
some
how did
people.
this- why? What's
Let's
the
go
reason
buy Lamborghinis.
behind
it
and,
too.
you
Let's-
know,
I
Let's get on
always
a
wanted
skateboard
to.
at-
The kids got some, and then some people have a midlife crisis and they buy a red Corvette.
yes.
I decided to buy a longboard because I can't afford a red Corvette.
Let's go.
But
All right.
longboards are the way to go, though.
Yeah. I'm
Longboards
not
are the way to
jumping
go.
shit. I'm beyond that. This ain't rocket power, man. Like I
I
just
was
want to
about to
cruise.
say, you hitting the park? What's going on, Tone?
No.
All
I'm in the
Some
street.
ollies,
Okay.
kick flips.
Yeah, no.
Kick, push, and
I'm
coast.
doing that.
So
Listen,
let's move over to Seabass. So Seabass, what was your role on Nerds of the Round? And what
My
are you
role,
doing?
I was the butcher of names.
you were.
You said it off in the
accurate.
back. You said
That
it
is
with
so
go by.
accurate.
Is it go by? Am I?
I
saying
don't
correct?
know that
Go
it was
by?
a role so much as it was like a thing you did.
It was a
And
cross
all
he
the
dared.
Please,
Right. That
My
it's a
brain,
cross you
my
did.
brain was here, my mouth was there, and they just didn't work together.
Just struggled with English.
It
It's
just,
okay.
I struggled with
Indeed.
the English language. That was my role in the show. But yeah, no, I was the creator, the creative on the show, and then we just all got together and it was just like, yeah, let's go, let's have fun, and overall just talk geek stuff. That was it. But yeah, that's pretty much what's my role, just butchering
Comic
names
book
and the butt of
aficionado.
jokes. Yeah,
Yeah, true. The show
I just did
started.
shit.
The show started off in the Bronx, right? Like in a building in the Bronx.
Sure
Tone
did.
was
Started-
across
it's
the
the-
hall, which
Steve
where he
Bass's
got his
apartment.
name.
Wait.
Yes.
The show started in a friend's basement.
The
wait.
Law was the
original.
first guest.
original,
The
yes.
original
The
pilot
original.
You saw
That
how I
before-
that
you saw how I, like,
conveniently
threw that in the back of
disappeared.
my
spun
memories?
off,
Conveniently
before it spun off
disappeared.
into its own thing, it started in a dark ass basement in which I wasn't a part of the operation at the time. I just know
It was
Law and Mike.
immediately
Law
exited.
was there, and
It was
unfortunately,
an eyes wide
through
shut situation. though.
terrible videotaping, you couldn't see Law in the
Yeah.
video.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Wow.
Law
You
was
see
a
all
secret
this? You see all
character.
this good lighting I got?
He was a
Yeah.
secret
There was
character.
none of that there.
Yeah.
Lighting is your friend.
Oh,
Dude,
my
yeah,
God.
we joke about it because it's like I was like, no, you got to aim the lights this way, and the person's like, no, you got to aim it this way. I'm like, the light is not hitting us. It was like, oh man.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
But
So
yeah,
so that was your role, Seabass. Let's go over to Law. Law, what was your role on the show, and then what are you doing now? Oh wait, hold on. Before we're there, Seabass, what are you doing now? What's going on now? What's happening? Talk to me.
oh, thank you for lettering. Got the issues 1 and 2 for Concrete Combat that got to
Yes.
debut last year. Working on issue 3. Part 1 of issue 3 is out on Patreon. Issue 1 is actually in We Suck at Comics Volume 1, and in Volume 2, which is out now with Wayward Raven, there's also Dungeon Runners, which is the prequel to Concrete Combat, which George, again, thank you for lettering, because you got to see one of your favorite characters in there, the crazy girl,
Yes.
who plays a bigger role in Concrete Combat. So yeah, that's what I've been up to, just doing artwork, posting artwork online, and just overall trying to, because I've gotten stuck with now having to put a fight scene in issue 3 that I was like, should I keep it, should I not? So that's what's been the hold up with that. But part 1 is out right now on Patreon. Yay!
Sweet. Concrete Combat. It's a dope title, bro. So Law, let's go over to you. What was your role and what are you doing now, dude?
What
since the
is
show
my
ended?
role? My role was to keep people on track. I think maybe let's go with that. And then
You're a director of chaos.
V-Mac's like, wait, what?
Director of chaos.
There's a lot of-
please. Yeah. mhm.
A lot of credit there, my guy.
let's just say there was a lot of me typing in
Lord
our
had the hot
chat.
takes.
I had hot takes.
What
Wait,
Let's do
we're not about to do Law had hot takes when you and Tone literally had the stickers for hot takes. Listen,
I did. It was
I'm
great.
just- I'm
just
so
Yeah.
Because Val was like the contrarian to the three of us, right? Like
right.
it would be like the three of us be like, no, this was like we would all have levels of like liking something, and then we had and Val finally came and like, yo, that shit suck. I'm sorry, I forgot. Can we curse on your show? I forgot.
It's
Sam
already
will just
done.
throw up the
It's
thing.
already done.
You have one.
Sam will
You have
throw
one.
up the things.
That's fine. All right, fine.
No.
You had a
But
Chris
hold on,
Pratt.
hold on. We're gonna get to V-Mac's role. Let's go. So, Lord, talk to me about what you did and,
So
then,
essentially,
what you doing.
let's say it was a little bit of that, a little bit of random
bit of everything.
lore that I know, a little bit of lore, all that good fun stuff. And then what I'm up to now,
Anime.
the anime guy, the
Anime,
video,
yep,
certain
anime,
video
yep.
games, DC characters,
DC,
you name it,
that's
like,
right. That's right.
manga. It's a whole. There's just an excess. Anything like I almost filled the role wherever like Val, Tone, and Seabass weren't. I was there and I was like, guys, buckle up, let's go. I was trying to recommend them to like a bunch of stuff like Soul Leveling. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Mhm.
Listen, I'll take credit where credit's due. Just saying.
No doubt.
Um,
No doubt.
But now I've just been doing a lot of traveling and working.
Good.
I was up in New England like a couple weeks ago, whatever the case was. Oh, look at you with Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
Did you start too?
Holy cow.
No,
Yes!
It's a light novel.
I picked
That's
up the
a
light
big
novel.
boy.
No, it's probably sitting there collecting dust.
Yo, you won't even know the nonsense we give this man about reading books between myself, Jackie, and Jesse. Okay, like, you know, I just we'll go back to that.
It's sitting there collecting dust.
Continue, Laura.
Yeah.
Continue,
Mhm.
Laura. I'm sorry. I'm
He
sorry.
got it to say he got it.
But I missed you guys so much.
Dude, this is what it was.
This is exactly
This
what it
is
was.
what it was, and I love it. I'm just letting it roll.
It's because he heard the F-O will come out of me.
Man.
I'm trying. I promise you, I'm trying my best. I'm trying
That's
my
it.
best.
It's become Nerds After Dark.
We're sorry.
Not our house. It's not our
Right,
house. Not our house.
exactly. We're
Not
taking
our
off
house.
shoes.
Oh, look at
We're
Annalise
being
in the
polite.
house.
We're
Annalise
trying.
is in the house.
Yeah.
Aurelius, what's going on? Hey. But I've been working with my buddy Atlas. You guys know Thomas Susano, who does all of our woodworking stuff. But went with him to his show, met a lot of creators, helping him with a few edits and a lot of behind the scenes stuff because he's got huge projects that just came out of him like all of a sudden. So lots of stuff on that end. Lots of traveling and photo shoots happening in the next few months or two. Like things I can't really talk about, but you guys will just see me at a show.
Okay.
If you see me at a show, and I will be doing a thing, and then you guys will be like, wait, where did this come from? Because I'm doing things. Because I got summoned to do a thing.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Because we
I
do
like that.
things.
Because we
do
do
things.
things. You do things.
That's why I'm
Speaking
doing
of-
a jack of all trades.
Speaking of doing things, VMAC, what were the things you were doing on the Nerds of the Round?
Causing
That's
chaos.
a great question.
Getting
I am a
into
bit of-
constant arguments
I
with
almost
Steady.
cursed. I almost cursed. Okay.
Getting
Oh
into
yeah,
constant
I was
arguments with
definitely known
Steady.
for the argument person and calling people on their
Sam
BS.
knows that.
Yes, I was a victim of that.
That's
Drive by.
Was I?
Oh,
I'm
man.
so sorry, Sim. No, that first of
all
all,
right.
I don't believe
Still see the
that.
therapist. Okay.
Really? I'm not that bad. Maybe.
Really?
Um, damn, I don't even remember that, and I'm so sorry. I what did I do? I don't know. I do a little bit of everything. Uber nerd and loud and all over the place. I guess I don't know what else to say.
You had your bits about anime. You had your bits about books.
Yeah, a little bit of
X-Men. Like that was your
everything.
X-Men was your bread and butter.
That's
You know,
right.
Collector.
So
We
Yeah,
also,
I
we
know.
also have
Lego.
to shout out Pong, who became a very crucial part of the.
Yes.
Pong became a
Yeah.
very crucial part of the show for
Right.
one segment and one segment alone. It was when Seabass said something so ridiculous and mispronounced a word. I was telling
He
that
had a
story to
list.
someone the other day. I promise you that. I was telling someone, and I was like, "Yo, he thinks he's winning, but he has like
I won.
60
I
He has like
I
60
won.
mispronounced names.
It's a loss, my guy.
It's
It is
yeah.
a win. I
We're
was
failing at
ahead
the
by
English
golf
language.
rules. Golf rules.
Yeah.
So
Failing
wait,
at the English language.
So VMAX, so you did all right. So you did that, and you also had a podcast on the side too.
Oh
are you
yes,
still doing
yes,
that? Or?
I did. No, so life happened,
Yes, yes.
and it's really hard to keep up with the side things you love
It
and
is.
still make a living successfully. So,
Adulting is whack.
Yo, it
adulting
sucks.
is like real. And then just having that same mental space that allows the wind down time. And, as the older I get, the more I appreciate my peace.
Yeah.
But no, I miss the girls too. I haven't spoken to them in a while. We kind of slowly dwindled because one of the girls had a change of job, and then scheduling problems came about, and they were like, we're still very good, it's just life was happening. I think since then, guys, I'm now back remote, which is awesome sauce. Yay. As of today.
Let's
Did
go.
you move? Did you move?
No,
Oh,
no,
you're still
no.
in. Oh, okay.
I'm still down here, but I am moving to a bigger place across the street mid-October. So I just signed the lease
Nice.
and everything for that, getting a 2-bedroom
Let's
so I can have a separate
go.
office space.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
I
Lego
love the new
studio. I
apartment.
hear you.
Yes. Oh, okay. So I've built quite a few pieces since we last spoken.
Nice.
I'm also very much into like the diamond paint kits. And
Oh no.
okay,
Oh,
have you
no,
guys
that's
ever
like-
heard of Wink Toys or QB Toys?
No, but I've been seeing
Sorry.
you
Have
do
you
the
guys heard of
diamond
Wink
paintings.
Think
Toys or QB
so.
Toys?
I
Mm-mm.
think so. Why?
Okay. I'm getting up real quick. I'm just because I'm building one right now, my very first one, and it's Yoshi. Hold on. Wait, let me take off the.
Oh.
Wait, where's the visual? Hold on. No blur. So it's like a pixelated
Wow.
block toys, right? And they piece together. There's 13,000 fucking pieces things in this.
Wow.
Damn, like I said, it sounds like
Sam's
Um,
getting language.
13,000 pieces, and I TikTok shop found me, and no, I'm very vulnerable to these things. So I bought a green Yoshi, a red Yoshi. I still have to do the head. Obviously, you see it's missing, but this has been my project lately, and I'm having so much fun doing it. It's a little bit annoying, but I do like Lego better.
That's awesome.
However, it's been fun.
Very cool.
I also bought a 3-foot Mario and Luigi that I'm going to put together for when I move into my new house, my new apartment.
Nice. From that same company. So that same.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, they're pixelated block toys that you like piece together, thousands of little things, and they're
How long
so
did it
much
take?
fun.
How long did it take you to do that Yoshi? Or like how
So
much have
it's
you worked,
going
like-
on. I want to say I've been spent about a week, 2 weeks on it so far,
Okay.
and a
That's
few
not
hours
bad.
every day.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's like my
Nice.
end of day thing, but I think I probably would have been a weekend if I didn't have to go back and fix mistakes.
Ooh.
Lupin says
So,
13,000
yeah.
pieces will add to your vocabulary.
Right. Right. I
Wow.
will say, because one thing that I appreciate about Lego is their bags are numbered and in sections, and everything is laid out very cleanly.
Mhm.
While all of these pieces are thrown in a bag all together, you have to spend
Figure
quite a
it
bit of
out.
time separating all the pieces to make it easy for you.
Oh no.
That was
And
old school Lego
It's
did
old
that.
school.
Old school Lego
Yeah, old school
did
Lego.
not do
They're like-
numbered bags.
Nope.
no, they know number bag. It's like little
Yeah.
small plastic cubes that snap in together and
Mhm.
go across, and they're layered up, kind of thing.
Mm.
And there's 3-prong, 2-prong, 1-prong kind of thing.
Mhm.
But enjoyable, and I can't wait to see the finished product when I have 3-foot Mario, Luigi, and baby
That's
Yoshi,
nice.
red and green,
There you go.
in my new office space / fun room / my collectibles.
That's awesome, though. I'm glad that that's going on. So wait, how long ago? When did the show sunset?
December of last year.
Yeah,
was
we haven't done
Yeah.
a show this year at all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. So
Yeah.
any plans of doing any reunion shows? I mean, listen, movies have been coming out. Superman was out.
I know you were hitting
Fantastic
me up for
Four
hot
was
takes
out.
on those.
Yeah.
you
So
were
like,
this is how this came together. You're like, what's some hot takes? Come on. I was like, okay.
yo, so have
I'm
you
like,
seen,
I'm gonna
have you
bring it
guys
through
seen
with me.
Superman? Have you seen Superman? All of you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't
I-
seen
I-
it?
So,
So
Damn.
like
Oh,
everyone
man.
says, like life has been lifing, and I just
Mhm.
haven't had the like time, energy, capacity to go to the movies like that. So I've just
Mhm.
been like I literally just saw Thunderbolts this weekend because I just
Wow.
I watched that on Disney Plus. I wasn't seeing that.
I
Right.
haven't seen that yet. Is it out on Disney Plus?
Yeah, it came out
Okay.
Thursday, so it's out. You can
Okay,
give
so
me
I'll
that.
check it out. That's the only one I didn't catch in the theaters because I was in Mexico at the time it came out and kind of like fell off the to-do list.
so I got my hot
Mm.
takes for you for this year. Superman is the #1 superhero movie this year.
Shut the.
Closely followed.
Wait,
Very
wait.
closely
No,
followed. Wait,
hold-
let me before Val kills me. But
I mean,
will
the
say
next
it.
words out of your mouth better be Fantastic Four.
I was
mean,
gonna say
there's-
that it's by a very wait. It's by a very thin margin that I have to say Superman is the top superhero movie this year. Followed definitely right behind Fantastic Four. And that week, nerds were eating great that week because Fantastic Four delivered, Superman delivered, and these were movies coming over from failing franchises that both studios like James Gunn was able to deliver. And it's like, again, it's by a smidgen that I'm going to say that Superman was #1. Thunderbolts follows right behind. Worst movie this year was Cat 4.
Charelli says not enough fighting in Fantastic Four.
there definitely
it
wasn't.
was-
It was very
So
much
was it-
like
but it was very
story,
comic book.
family.
Yeah. It was about the first family. That's what it was about.
Yeah.
That's what they needed
All
to
right.
establish. And that's
So,
what they
all right,
did it perfectly.
So I mean, these movies have been out for a while. Law, I don't know how much you mind them being spoiled.
I don't think he
Tone,
cares about Superman. I'll say
Tone.
that right now.
Tone, you want to give us the classic spoiler alert that you used to
Oh,
do on the
man.
show for many,
Oh, my
many,
goodness.
many episodes?
Oh my
On the
goodness!
spot, son.
which
You
one
got
movie?
this, bro.
that's one of George's favorite parts of
This
it.
is what I watch the show every week for.
Listen, nothing was ever as good as my Tony Stark one. So, like,
That's
I mean,
it. That's the one.
Tony
That's the
Stark,
only one.
yeah.
There were
It
more.
was
No,
bad.
That's the only
the
one.
Game of Thrones ones are very good also. I
the
have
Game
to
of
yeah,
Thrones
be
ones
a
were
little
good.
biased.
But the
The
Tony Stark
Halo
was the
ones,
one.
when we actually watched Halo, that one was good, especially when Master Chief did the deed. I remember that one. That was a funny one.
Oh, that put so
Yeah,
many people in
no.
a rage. Master Chief got something. They're like, no, he doesn't do that.
It's not that, man. It's not my Halo. Like, I just want to watch the Covenant, and you get your own. That's fine, man. It's like I don't. Why are you wasting my seconds of time watching him get? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Well,
The only
uh,
female
Let him be a
relationship
person. It's
Master
a
Chief
show,
needs is
not
with
a game.
Cortana. That's all I need. Okay.
God.
So my favorite one was the Tony Stark one. That was my favorite one. Tony
Mhm.
Stark has died. That was the
That was the
spoiler alert.
funniest. It was like
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Because it was
That
it was out
that
of left
started it
field.
all. Yeah, that
Yeah.
started it all right there.
Yeah.
But
'Cause what
so
was it?
now, so for people who have are totally confused about what the hell we're talking about, so Nerds of the Round was a show that these four individuals were in, and it was a fun show. What was it? Tuesday nights, you guys would
Every
come on
Tuesday night,
Tuesday
9
nights
p.m.
at
Nights.
9:00.
talking nerdy. I mean, listen, Peacemaker is season 2 is out. I would have definitely been watching this show just to see what you guys thought about every episode, every week. You guys had your
Yes.
takes. It
As
was
we
a
told
fun,
Law to
fun
watch it.
show. Yes.
Yeah, because Seabass was the fan,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we had to waste our time doing it. Yeah.
Does the
That's-
show
that's
Season one
good.
wasn't that
That's
bad.
Okay,
show
it was,
was great.
okay.
does the show still
Whoa,
exist?
relax.
Does
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
podcast
season 2.
still exist?
Season
Yeah.
2 is out.
Season two
No,
just
no,
started.
no,
So-
the podcast, your podcast, the Nerds of the Round. Does it still exist?
oh yeah, it's
online?
still
Yeah,
up.
I mean,
right?
it's
Yeah, the
still
episodes
up.
are still up. All the
Yeah.
episodes are
All
there.
right. All right. So I
We
suggest people
spoke
watch it.
about like doing some specials, but we just haven't really had the time to buckle down
Yeah.
and do anything yet.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been like this whole thing of like, look, running a show takes the
Wow.
whole team, not just one person. Running a show is beyond just showing up at Tuesday And like, it's fine if you can show up in the day of, but what about all the other things throughout the week? You know, you're seeing all these folks, all these things with reels and stuff. And honestly, like full transparency, like my mindset was just not in that space to commit beyond just showing up on Tuesday and doing my thing, because I can turn it on, but it just wasn't fair to Seabass, who did so much work on the show. You know, we really weren't doing much with social and any of those other things. And so like, I would love for us to come back together. I've always thought about it, but I also want to make sure if we decide to come back together, we do it on the right way, committing to the responsibilities that involve with running a solid podcast or YouTube show. Just because, you know, if we want to do it, we want to turn it into something. And I'm sure that we did the show since almost 2019, 2018. And like had we been dedicated to the craft beyond just showing up on Tuesday, I think the show could have turned into something that we could build on. And that just didn't happen. And, you know, life happens, right? Like it's hard. Yeah. It's hard.
No,
you know,
I think you guys had a good thing. I mean, I enjoyed your takes on a lot of the nerdy stuff that was out. And there was a lot. I mean, listen, Disney Plus gave us a lot of material, and the movies that were coming out gave us. But for a while, there was a time where there was like a lull in some of that stuff. Like it was just coming out too fast, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. And so when the show predicates a lot of it on talking about some of these things, when there's nothing like that going on, the show kind of suffers a little bit, I think. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah, but I think we're good in the sense that we were able to like pull other things that weren't necessarily the big movie out, the big TV show, because we'd be like, oh, we've been sitting on this anime for like however long. We've been sitting on this video game for however long. You know, we got our D&D stuff that we still try to pull Val into, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, I want to say if you miss me, Seabass, and Tone's voices, the Medusa's Cascade every Saturday, but we dropped our second campaign that we've been playing for a while now,
every Thursday,
which is Blood and Boot. Well, before we get to, there's multiple campaigns at this point, but we have Collateral Damage, which is the Saturday one. We have once a month we do Blood and Booze, which is insane to listen to if you guys haven't already. For Collateral Damage, we're at like 176 episodes, but you don't need to worry about listening to 176 episodes because you could just listen to the episode recaps. Just listen to the arc episodes. They're called
those first episodes are rough.
Field Reports. So look up Field Reports and you guys can catch up really quick. But then Seabass and a bunch of our jolly band of friends disappeared from our campaign from the original game.
This was hilarious how it happened.
Slowly, started doing their own game, and we're hearing about it in our game. Going, what do you mean? What do you mean they're doing this? What do you mean they're doing that? And then this one shows up and goes, "Oh, I can't tell that story. I can't tell that story."
That was funny. So there's a whole backstory for that.
And now we have the Mercurial Avengers every Thursday, so you can hear about that story that we couldn't tell about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, first thing, shout out Dane, what's up? So that story, how that started was that the Tommy who runs the Medusa's Cascade had approached a few of us like, how would you guys like to run a side campaign? We're gonna run it in secret. We recorded, I think, a whole year's worth of content in secret, and the way how me and another guy bounced from that campaign left everybody in shock because like. He goes, we do a whole thing was like he tells everybody who's playing the game headsets off, and only keeps the headset on the person who's supposed to hear what's going on. And so then after everybody took off the headset, he goes, Seabass, are you ready? I go, yeah. I take off the headset and just shut off the screen. And he's like, yo, they're freaking the fuck out. Oh, my bad. Everybody gets one. That's it. It's Tone's fault. So we filmed. So we recorded these episodes for a whole year.
I like how he just pops up in the corner. We're all looking there. We're like, when is it gonna come up?
We're waiting for it. We pulled it, Chris Pratt. So we filmed these for a whole year, and then my character, as a guest appearance, jumps in the main campaign. They're like, "Where have you been?" and all that. Like, it was just funny how he dropped in, And then it's like they're asking me everything. I was like, well, it involves a story that I cannot share, and then that became a whole thing.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
"Yo, we
hold
wanna
on,
tell you."
hold on. You're not giving it any credit because it wasn't just like your character just showed up
Yeah, it wasn't just
as
my
he
character.
was,
I was hoping
as
so.
he is, how we remembered, and you're like, that's
Well,
not
they
my
gotta
story. I
listen to the
can't tell.
podcast.
No. You came in, new name, new accent,
New
new
accent.
family,
Like,
didn't drink alcohol.
yo,
Like, you
I'm talking
did
about
not-
night and day. Like it is, yo, it is like early
night and day, different country.
Yo, it is
Sam,
like
just so you know, this is the area where I say absolutely nothing and get annoyed and put faces on the entire time when they go to
Yeah,
D&D
yeah.
mode.
Anytime
Sorry.
D&D comes in,
Yeah.
VMAC gets
Right.
always pissed.
It was
essentially,
fun.
you essentially went from
It was fun.
you went to RDJ like early 90s to RDJ now. And we're like,
Yes,
we know the old you. We know what you was doing back then. What are you talking about?
we know the Alec McBeal days. We all know what that is. We know what that is. I don't know who this I am Iron Man person is. I don't know who that is.
Whose man's is this? The entire time, whose man's is this?
Yeah,
So
it was.
it was great. It was,
Dude,
it's
let me
great
tell you
content.
something. I think the internet misses this, and you guys need to somehow find a way to put some shows together and come back, man. Come back because you guys were a blast, man. I swear to God, you guys
Appreciate
were
it.
a blast.
We'll just come
You guys were a blast.
crash in Sam's basement and crash right
You
there.
can, now, where are you? I know, VMAC, you're down south. Are you guys still in the tri-state area? Or have you guys moved out of the tri-state area?
I'm trying to move. Like my life depends on it because it does. But good lord, everything's expensive. Like it's like $3,000 for like your own
yeah.
apartment. Like
It's
Easy.
wild.
so, it's
Yep.
it's between like getting a new place or getting a new job, and I'm like, I just need something.
Word.
Or moving and leaving New York.
I'm
I mean-
listen. I am trying to get out,
Yeah.
but also we're on the
Get
brink
out.
of Civil War II or World War III. So like, I gotta pick and choose my battles.
So,
Stay
Seabass,
on the
you guys still neighbors or no? You guys are
About
You
10
would
minutes
get
away.
More or less.
10 minutes away. I
Okay.
mean, because we were always in. We're still in the same town. We're still in the same town. Just we left the. We bought the house and all the other
He
stuff.
left me
so-
behind.
yeah. He's out. He's out.
Anyway, but
F
no.
both of y'all. All three of y'all left me behind.
You guys
Listen,
you guys went the furthest.
I see you. Okay, I buy you dinner, sir. All right.
yeah. Toe gets a huge pass.
All right, so who's going to New York Comic Con this year? I know Seabass, you're going. You
Yo,
guys coming
I'll
down
be
or
there.
no?
I'm not. I almost got to go, but then our passes didn't get approved for press badges for a new job.
Tone, you're not going to be around for that?
I'm not going unless some things align. But as of now, I am not. It's just it's such a long day.
That
and stuff.
same, yeah.
No, I know. And VMAC, you're way too far to be coming up to New York for that.
Yeah. My Comic-Con days retired a while back
Really?
ago.
No more Comic Con.
Ooh.
I did 5 years in a row and then stopped.
Have you got?
I realized
have you
every
been-
time I'm sorry, say that.
No, I was going to say, have you been to Dragon Con? Have you done that down there?
No.
That was this week. That
no,
was this
no.
past weekend.
That was this past weekend. I want to go to that show. I actually want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard a lot of good things about that show.
Yeah, they kicked out some AI guy. Person.
Yeah, they
I
kicked
love
out
show.
an AI artist and
Yeah.
they put it on his table.
Which I-
Then
which
they
I-
kicked out AI artist.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
dissed me.
Funny.
They said I wasn't big enough.
They
They
did?
said
I'll be there.
they said I
Sam,
didn't-
you'll be
No
there.
way.
Damn,
Let me
forbidden.
rephrase that. They said I didn't have a big enough fan base.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Wording, bro, wording.
Kind of the same
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
Sam hasn't said anything this
Nothing.
entire time. Puts on the
So
MA, puts on
we're
the
40
MA
minutes
pad and makes a
Think about
dog
my
joke. All right.
language. Yeah, think about my language joint. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Like,
Well,
bro,
guys, listen, it's been a blast having you on. We appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for
You
having
guys
us
are
on,
welcome.
man.
welcome
Having us.
whenever you want. Bring the show back. Do your thing. And hopefully I'll
let's
see
do
you
a
guys
Christmas
soon.
special. We should bring you
What
guys
the,
on
what the
for the
powers that
holidays.
be?
Word.
Come to Christmas special. I'm gonna dress as Santa Claus.
Let's
Hopefully,
go.
hopefully I can meet George in person because as of now he's just
Yo.
a person who lives in a box. You know, I've tried
No
meeting this
background.
man.
I have no
sev-
background.
I've tried meeting this man several times, and it's always some kind of excuse.
Yo,
Yeah, I can't make it out to the city.
I'm gonna move to Alaska and be like, "Yo, Tone, I'm in town. You want to get dinner?" And then we'll end up.
Right.
That's how it happens. That's how it happens.
Oh man.
Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for coming on, guys. And then, hey, listen, Christmas. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah,
celebrate.
let's do a
Do a
holiday
Christmas
Yeah.
special. There you go.
Have your people
Alright.
call our people.
That's it.
With
It's
the
simple.
links.
I got you.
You know, for when I have
You gotta
some
have
hot
Santa
takes on
duty.
things and you know and all that jazz. I'm here
Fun
for
stuff.
it.
See,
All
we're
right,
gonna do
no
Christmas, and Tona's gonna make the penil, and I'll bring the coquito.
Oh,
problem.
nice.
Making me
All right.
hungry,
I'll
dog.
bring some pasteles.
There you go.
Bro, don't do that to me, man.
We're such liars. We're all liars. We're sitting in boxes.
I guess I started now.
Yo, you can't be talking pasteles. You know, I don't. That would be only because you know Jackie's like I don't eat that. I'm like, oh man, they're so good. She's like,
It's so good.
she's like, because she's a tamales person. She's all about like
Oh.
corn and everything. That and I love tamales as well, but I haven't had
Oh, it's all
pasteles
good.
in years, like
Yeah.
before COVID.
Damn.
Because I'm not gonna
Wait a
get
minute.
like whatever Puerto Rican place you can find around here. I'm like, I'm not gonna get a random, because then it just won't be that good.
That's
Yeah,
true.
man.
That's
You know, like I don't buy penne from anywhere else. I just make mine once a year, and that's
I call it a day.
I call it a
We-
day because that's enough salt and garlic. That's enough salt.
He makes
Like
it.
a
He
year.
makes it once a year,
That's it.
Yeah.
and takes a snapshot and sends it to George.
Thanks. 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 I'll make sure to send you my Wendy's 3-star. badge.
Oh, your Wendy's?
Sorry.
You upgraded from Burger King? I'm proud of you, man.
Things change. Things change.
I'm proud of you. It's crazy.
I'm saying, you guys are leveling up. What do you want me to do?
Listen,
Stay at
you
Burger
know,
King? I can't stay at Burger King.
you know, whatever, man. You
Is
go
there a
to
Shake Shack
go
by
to-
you somewhere?
go to your fast food place on whatever holiday, you know.
Oh, man.
Columbus Day, go get some fucking Chick-fil-A. Sorry, get some Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
We already got the MA.
Yeah, it's
We
already
got the
done.
MA rating
word?
already.
All right. Thank you.
We're
Thank you.
screwed.
Orlando.
I said go with the Goya. Frozen
Oh
pineapple.
boy, yeah.
All right.
This is the total Puerto Rican goodbye that we're
Yes.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Oh,
All
that's
right, cool.
another
Love
thing
you
we're
guys.
famous for.
You invite us and we don't leave.
Facts.
All right, guys.
Sam, George, great seeing your faces. I
Thank you,
miss
George.
you
Thank
guys.
you so much. This is fun.
Thanks for this, man.
This was
Thank you, guys.
Later,
Love
bro.
you all.
Peace.
Oh man, the nerds of the round.
The nerds of the round. That's right. That was
That was-
fun, man.
That was the energy, man. That was the energy they brought to every show that they were out there. And for those, Eddie's used to watch them all the time. She knows what's up. Hugo used to be on that live stream. I don't know if Lou was around when they were doing their thing, but yeah, man, the nerds of the round. So check out their channel; it's still up there, and check out some of their videos. Really, really cool peeps. I haven't met them in person yet. Only I've met Law and Seabass, never Tone, never VMAC. But one of these days we'll get it done.
Yeah, man.
Sam, we're running late. You want to do the you want
Get
to
your
do the
meds.
you want to do the meds?
Yeah, man.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
It's time for your medicine.
If the majority of followers don't support or engage, where do you get buyers from?
Ooh, stuff just got serious.
This got serious.
Just got serious. All right, Sam. So talk to me. The topic. Why? What happened?
I'll tell you why. Because even right
Gotcha.
now, I get friend requests every day and follows every day. I got 3 pending on Facebook right now, and I'm always trying to find why you want. But they don't back the books. They they just follow and they stay silent. I don't know what for, right? So so when you see 2,000 followers, they're not active. For whatever reason, they followed you because they saw a picture and they said, "I'm just gonna follow." If those people are not following because they want to support your product, where do you get your buyers from?
Right. Yeah, no, that's a good question, dude. And I think that it's one of those things. We questioned this we were having a conversation, and I forget what it was. But my question was, or my thing is, we like to think that we have fans out there who enjoy our comics and our books and stuff like that. And fans sound very, very pretentious, but I think that there's a difference between a person who's a fan or a supporter and then just somebody who follows you. And I think what you're talking about is it's a follower, right? Who really doesn't intend to support or buy anything. They just kind of want to follow along with whatever you're doing. And I think some people think that collecting these numbers or making these numbers look huge on your channel or whatever, or on your social media helps. And it doesn't if there's no engagement. It's like you may have 1,200 friends, and then you post something and you get 15 likes.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who's looking at that is not saying, oh, wow, this guy really makes a difference, or this person really makes a difference online. Let me throw some money that way. They're not, because there's no engagement, really. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The semi-clinger, according to San Martino. So, yeah, so that's the question. Where do we get our buyers? And so how do you combat that, Sam? Do you find them? For me, I think I'll tell you, I find them at shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where I find them, you know, very, very early. And recently, and I want to give a big shout out to people who have already, they pre-ordered my my book that's coming out on Kickstarter. I found them on my website. So there are those people who will support, but I don't know that it's the Facebook people, or you know what I mean? I've picked up quite a few fans of my YouTube channel. I think I have 20-ish people who pay attention to my comic title, and that's great. That's great, because that's what you want. You want the engagement.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and to that point, yes. Subscribers of my YouTube channel, there's about 7% of them, 7 to 8% of them, actually go and pick up my books.
Right.
And most of them, and the rest of them, they just pick them up at shows. They don't go to the Kickstarter at all. They pick up at shows or directly from my website. I don't know what it is about Kickstarter, but it is. But that's the reality. I was sitting here this week alone. I don't know what's going on. I've been getting contacted a lot by a lot of creatives, and I get a lot of follow requests. And I'm like, man, this week alone, it's like between the past 2 weeks, about a dozen, right? And I'm like, but then there's no communication. There's nothing. They just what? And then I'm like, and I don't know why. Right. And I'm not the guy to go, hey, why are you following me? You know, what's the purpose of this? Right. I don't have time for that. But then I look at it and I'm like, all right. So when you look at when you're trying to promote a product or release something to the market for the first time, like a Kickstarter or whatever, and then you don't see that same level of engagement, then I was like, all right. So if it's not those people, then who are they? Where did they come from? And I'll tell you, that last issue number 7 of There's Nail on My Toilet that I did, 70% of the backers were new, first time backers. 30% were returns.
Damn.
Right. So that was also, I'm like, well, you know, what's going on? And then what I find is, like, even like the backers of the Kickstarter, they come when they remember, or you know, because I'll have people who got the first 2 issues and then they come back to issue 5 and then they pick up the previous issues. Right. So they come and they don't consistently show up. They'll come sporadically. Right. But then it's like, if you're trying to build something, where do you get them from? If it's not all of these platforms where you're posting every day and you're getting constant follows and likes and all that stuff, and if you're not getting it from there, then where do you get it from? Right. For me, it's always been the conventions. That's the, you know, because it's a human touch and you get to make a personal relationship. I think it's impersonal when it's online, and there's a lot that's being thrown in everybody's face, right? On social media, right? You're getting a lot of information, right? So unless something really sticks out to you and you say, you know what, I really got to get this. It's just, it was one of those questions when you're sitting in the yard at night, staring up at the moon, and you're like, and you're pondering, what's my next step? What's my next move to really create that engagement and that conversion?
Yeah. No, and it makes you think, right? Like, are these bots, you know, like, are they, you know, are they even real? Are they real people? Like, where are these numbers coming from if there is little engagement?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because like to Carrie's point, you have about 20-ish people, right, that will pay attention to the comics or do whatever. And that's great. It's like, look at the channel here, right? We have people who come on, we know they are real individuals, right?
Yes.
Lou, Michael, you know, Casey's here.
I don't know about Michael, but everybody else, yeah.
Wow. End of Zed's out there. You know, Arelis pops in. So, and we know these are real. Arelis is a huge supporter,
yes,
of indie creators, and not just us.
She's a big comic fan.
Dude, she is a fan. Michael said, wow. You caught it straight. Sorry, Mike.
Well, at least now we know he's not a bot.
No. That's what it was. We were testing your reaction.
Yes,
if you're human, you're going to react to that.
You passed the test.
There you go. So yeah, so I'm a huge supporter of indie stuff. I don't know if I'm real. Well, listen, we're about to find out in a couple of weeks because we have some surprises coming
Yeah,
up.
surprises,
For the 600th
surprises.
episode of the show. But yeah, man, how do we? And that's the thing. How do we crack that? Right? How do we know? How do we know? And that's why. And I know that conventions are hard, but that's why I like conventions, dude. Because that's where you really get to see the people, talk to the people.
Yeah.
You engage with them. That's where you see it. Rob sets up a hologram machine at the convention. I'm just a projection. So, I do it. That's where I enjoy it. I think the social media thing, man. I was Michael. Michael's got an anthology that he's putting together, and these Gen Zers. We're fine. We had a Facebook Messenger chat going on, but unfortunately, we had to start a Discord. I don't mess with Discord. I'm too old for Discord, right? But we had to use it. And one of the reasons was because the person who needed to use it couldn't get on whatever Facebook or whatever for whatever reason. They're out of the country or whatever. So Discord was easier for them. Now I would have used WhatsApp or whatever. But that's how disconnected I am from this younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Where they know they live this stuff. This is them. This social media stuff. That's what they do. For me, and I guess for you too, I want to talk to a person on the phone. I don't want to just press buttons and talking to you know what I mean? So I think that's part of it too, dude. That's part of the whole.
I haven't been able to figure out Discord. It's so complicated for me.
Discord is crazy. Michael, he's laughing because he knows.
Because it was Sebastian who told me to use Discord, and I created an account, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, yo, there's all these sub things and this, that. I'm like, yo, why is it gonna be so difficult?
Yeah, listen, just send me a message and let's chat.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I mean? Like, that's it.
Create a room, enter a room, dude. I was like, yo, I just want to post. Like, I don't want to go through all this crap. I'm like, what the hell?
Seriously. But I think that's the thing, right? Like that's where some of these, I don't know if those are some of the people that are YouTube tutorial on Discord. Yeah, please, I need one. One. But to your point, where are they coming from? Where are the buyers coming from? And then you got to think about your age group, right? So like, is your age group going to be able to pick up a book, or you're doing Forbidden? That's a whole different demographic now. You know what I mean? You got to think about where those buyers are coming from, and you see it right away. You see the engagement that gets right away when you're online.
Yeah,
right.
I'm trying to figure out Substack.
Oh, right. Well, there's Substack.
I just created a Substack account, and I'm trying to figure that out. It's just so much.
TikTok. There's just a lot. All those sub chats are a lot of work. Lou. That's what I'm saying. But that's the norm now. That's what kids are used to. You know what I mean? They're used to that kind of stuff. And like, do we conform or do we just go to the wayside? Like as fossils who wanted to stay on Facebook, and now Instagram is looking like it's old school for a lot of these kids, like Instagram.
I got 15.
Bring back MySpace. Bring back mi gente.
I got 15 social media apps that I'm up that I post to.
That's nuts.
15, bro. This is redunculous.
That's insane.
It's like I feel like it's like you're shouting into the abyss. And you're hoping that there's some alien ship that's navigating through the abyss that picks up your message.
The signal?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
It's like ET, phone home. I was like, yo, what the hell? And there's so much. And I'm trying to figure out which one's going to, crack the code.
Right. Nah, yeah, it's one of my face. Wow, I didn't think there were that many platforms. There's more, bro. Tons of platforms.
There's more, and and it's just one of those things that you get what you put into it, right? And I haven't had the time to like master it by understanding all the nuances. I just post and put a hashtag like it says to do, and then like I'm probably doing it at the wrong time of day because I'm usually doing it at 5-6 in the morning before I go to work, right? And they're saying do it at 12 o'clock.
Science, right? There's a science to all this. Yeah. But think about all social media networks. Like you have, Instagram, Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter. You have TikTok. You have Snapchat. You have Discord, right? You have Substack, the Substacks, the Threads.
YouTube.
Who?
Getter.
What do you got?
Getter.
MeWe? Damn.
Yeah,
You got Bluesky, right? Bluesky.
Vero.
That's
You got
11.
Vero, which is for artists.
Wow.
You know, it's crazy. I mean, you have what is
Jeez,
it?
see, those I
MeWe?
haven't even heard of those.
there's Twitch. You know, there's
Well, Twitch. Yep, there's Twitch.
yeah,
That's 13 right
Tumblr.
there. Tumblr. The Tumblr's still
You
around?
know,
Jesus Christ.
Reddit. Yeah, Reddit.
Reddit, of course. So Lu's considering letting some of her current social media go and look for other platform options. Yeah. It's like which one do you get the most engagement? I guess is what you want to do, but I don't know.
Yo,
There's
you wasn't
only-
supposed to tell anybody about that one.
Oh, Kiwi Farms. Is that what it's called? No, that's a lie. Kiwi Farms? Way too many choices. There's
What's
a
up,
lot,
Dan?
Dan. There's a lot. What up, my brother? Yeah,
There's too
tons.
much, right? You know, and it's you know, I get a lot of reposts, I get a lot of likes and retweets and that kind of stuff, sharing, but the conversion's not there. So thank you to everybody who says, you know what, I like this enough, I'm going to repost it on my feed, I'm going to reshare it, I'm going to, you know, whatever. Thank you. But you know, it doesn't translate to conversion.
Mike, stop it. I'll refund you that money. All right, I'll refund it. Jesus Christ.
Was he showing the hairy ankles again?
No, shut up, Sam. I refunded you that already. I feel like I can only focus on a couple of right now. You know, the other, but see, think about Facebook though, right? Who's on Facebook really? It's other creators. We're recycling our stuff. You know, we're literally just recycling everything we're doing. Again, Sam, again.
Get the giggles. Get the giggles.
Pepe, what's up, man? So you know what I mean? So on these platforms, who's really on these platforms? Are we just recycling fans at this point? You know what I mean? Yeah, look at Lou. My Facebook page is useless.
Useless.
You know
but even you know, and again, I mean, Facebook makes it harder when you buy the ads. They make it harder and harder for you to convert with your ads, right? Because when I first started using Facebook ads 4 years ago, man,
Instagram ads,
I was getting $400 or $500 in sales, right?
Yeah.
Then they changed it. They deleted all the settings that I created, and they said I had to start it over. And then it made it harder. I wasn't getting the same conversion and the return on my investment anymore. Yeah,
because they want you to spend more money. Can we simplify it by saying that people are reading less, and those that do read are not on these platforms? That's a fair point. I get more interaction from strangers on TikTok. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like it's hard to know. You know, the only time I actually know, and you witnessed it a couple of times, and this happened at the Texas Latino Comic Con. When people come up to me, I follow you on social media. Your stuff shows up on my feed all the time. You know, I had to come and get this book. I get that a lot. Right. You know, this time at the Texas Latino Comic Con, I got it from peers. I got it from artists that all were tabling. They were like, "Yo, your art channel's fire," blah blah blah. But that's how I know. Outside of that, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Discord ain't for this dude. I'm telling you, we get too old for that stuff. Instagram feels like a waste of time. You know, it's great. Maybe it's because I'm used to Instagram and I just kind of live there now. But quiet, Aniva, you will eat Discord and I can't, Aniva, good see you. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Instagram is weird, man. Maybe it's because it's so easy to post on Instagram for me that I still use it as much. I don't know, like to your point, Lou, I don't know that there's that much interaction there either. And again, those ads on Instagram used to be money. They used to be great. Now, not so much. Not so much, bro. Like the internet, it's like they hook you in, and then they got you because now they think you're gonna be addicted to it. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm out. Yeah. And that's the thing. And unless you have the capital to hire a professional marketer, right, that knows how to manipulate these things, right? Right. That's the other avenue. If you really want to crack that code, get a pro that actually knows what they're doing. So this way, it takes the labor off your hands, but it's going to cost you. Yeah. No, it is going to cost you, and there's still no guarantee. You know, there's still no guarantee. There was I was watching a comedian, a stand-up comedian. I forget his name. Arias Spears is his name. Oh yeah. Spears. And he was saying that he, for a long time, refused to put shorts up on his social media of him at clubs doing like, you know, crowd work kind of stuff where he's just talking to the crowd because he felt it was pointless. That's not my comedy. But he decided to say, you know what, let me hire a videographer to follow me around and do this and have him post that stuff. It increased his followership from like 300,000 to like 1 million followers just off of that. You know what I mean? And it's like, we can't afford a videographer, bro. Like we don't have that kind of money to be able to put it into somebody whose sole purpose, sole job is to do this on your social media and grow your social media, because that's what we need. You know, somebody.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hire,
you
want to hire a pro to redo your website that's going to drive traffic and drive sales. It's going to cost you a couple of grand to hire a pro because they got to do a lot of back end work. They got to get into the Google algorithms. It's a lot of coding and all that stuff, whatever, to get your search engine optimization, all these things they got to do.
This is what they do
to drive the traffic, right? But it's going to cost you.
Yeah, no, it's gonna cost, and I think that's where the buyers come from. Is when you know how to manipulate these systems to get you to a broader audience, to not just, you know, they it's like Instagram's claims they're gonna show your video to 10,000 people. That's a claim. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I only got 22 likes. What are you talking about? Like, you're telling me out of all those people, only 22 people like this image? Jesus, I suck. And then it messes with your head, right? Like, maybe I'm not doing it. Maybe what I'm doing just doesn't appeal to anybody. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are we doing?
But you also got to think about it. They tell you to use hashtags, right? So if you use art, right, it's probably like there's like 10 million people that use the hashtag art, right? Artists, right? So based on where you stand in the algorithms, your number one's going to see it, because it's same thing like Kickstarter, right? So Kickstarter, if you don't hit a 50% funded, or you're not funded the first day, or at 50% or with a minimum of 25 backers on that first day, the algorithms don't support you. You get lost in the pile. You go to the bottom of the back of the bus, right? So and everybody else is rises to the top. So now if you just go to Kickstarter for the first time and you hit comics and you're searching, you're going to keep scrolling and scrolling to find that and maybe run into that comic. And I've done it many times. So same thing with Instagram or any social media feed. Based on what happens when you post, the time it takes for people to react, and if you don't get within a specific time frame a certain amount of reactions, it gets dumped, right? And the same thing with YouTube with shorts, right? If it doesn't kick off from those first couple of hours, it's going to get dumped. You're not going to get views. So that's the thing. But then what's the hook that's going to get that attraction and that engagement in those first couple of hours that you post? I don't know.
Right. Look at the chat. Anibal has started a Discord on the chat. He's just going, my stuff that I don't need no damn chords. I mean, this has gone way back. You need to tell people to like the post. It's a scroll fest out there. Yes, it is. What's up, bro? I need a Kickstarter for my Kickstarter. Oh man, it's like that, dude. It's like that.
It's complicated.
It really is, dude. It really is. And when, like you said, when you have all these followers and you have all these people, all these numbers, you know, you have 1,000 people that follow you and you don't have the engagement, it's like, where am I going to get all these people to buy stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not on social media. Maybe it's somewhere else. I don't know. You know? I don't know.
And I think that's the other part. I mean, or you have to be online every day, live. You got to do lives. You got to do all these things, right? In order to drive that traffic. You know, shout out to what's his name, Marco DeFilio, right? When he started doing his live drawings, you know, I that was my recommendation for him. And when he started doing it, he wasn't getting. He's like, yo, when is it gonna start paying off? But after he did like his 40th live drawing, then they started changing. Boom, 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 and then next you know he's getting hundreds of views, thousands of views, right? And then his followers started growing, right? But he had to do it every day, consistently, every single day. You know, I don't have that kind of luxury.
What if there was an app where you gain pledges over a period of time, and then when you launch the Kickstarter, it hits the ground running? That way, Kickstarter puts you up at the top. So the
app is called the Stick Up Man. Stick him up.
Oh no!
Oh snaps!
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a It's a game of chance, bro.
Yeah, it is, dude. It is,
You know?
and it's about trying to break that algorithm.
Yeah.
You know, trying to break it, see how to make it happen. But YouTube, what is it? YouTube rewards consistency. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Nah, it's true. It's true. I mean, think about what they ask to get monetized.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Man. It's
The things
just
that they
it's
ask.
an uphill battle.
A pre-Kickstarter, I feel you, bro. Yeah, no, it's woo, it's so much they ask for. Millions of views on certain things, thousands of and then when you get to some of those things, they move the goalpost. And they say,
Yeah.
nah, now we need you to get this. And now we need you to get
Jump
that.
starter. We need a jump starter to the Kickstarter. Yeah, I like that.
Ooh, look at these guys are cooking. They're cooking in the
know.
picking in the chat. They are cooking right now.
I'm
The
liking that.
Jump Starter app for those Kickstarters right before they kickstart. I like it.
Yeah, man.
I like
Yeah,
it.
but that's the you know, it's like even like it's for me, I stopped worrying about followers. I stopped worrying about how many. More I'm trying to build active engagement where I get it on Tumblr. I get tons of questions on Tumblr.
Tumblr.
I'm on
that's
yeah, I'm on Tumblr, bro. I get tons of questions on Tumblr or stuff. I get tons of commission requests on Tumblr. But I think the only areas that I get more feedback would be Tumblr and Twitter. I get a lot of DMs on Twitter.
Twitter's still the one, right? Where people still engage the most, I think,
Yeah.
is on Twitter. It's
Yeah.
still that.
Yeah.
You know, call it X, whatever. You know what I mean? These guys are really just shopping the idea.
Cyfax in the house.
Cyfax is in the house. What up, Johnny?
Mr.
Johnny
Muscles from
Cyfax.
Brussels.
There he is.
Yeah.
Brussels. Yeah, the Brussels from Brussels.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Steph, so who do we got next week, bro?
Next week, who do we got next week? Let me hear that. Let me look.
Because next week is episode 599.
Yeah, man.
And we are about to hit 600. And,
Yeah.
you know, we've invited some friends to join us on episode 600, so you guys don't want to miss that one. And so we're working on some stuff for that. But next week we do, because we are going to be on next week. Otherwise,
Yes.
600 doesn't happen the Tuesday on the 16th.
Yes. Next week we have episode 600 is coming up. Bang! Look at that.
Snap.
Look at that. And 20 years old. So next week we have Ryan Christopher Doyle.
All right.
Yeah, so next week is Ryan Christopher Doyle. And Ryan Christopher Doyle, let me see, comic book creator, also a screenwriter and filmmaker. Website is porcelaindollsbook.com and has a Kickstarter, Porcelain Dolls graphic novel series.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's going to be us next week. And then the week after that is episode 600.
Episode 600. We do have a guest on that day. We have Joe Solis on that episode. And then we'll be celebrating our 600 episodes, a milestone, bro.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Lupin says, Anibal is right, though. You need to tell people you will do a Kickstarter in advance. Yes, which is what we are doing right now. Sam's got forbidden.
Yeah.
And I will be launching the shameless plug all coming up in October. So if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe or to the pre-launch pages anyway. Make sure you follow those bad boys. When's your next issue coming out? And for any crowdfunding, you need to get your panhandling hat on because you gotta bags for money. To a certain extent, I agree with you, but I think you are giving them something for your bags. You know what I mean? It's not all begging because you are going to give them something, but yeah, no, it's essentially the same thing.
I really think that people understand that basically Kickstarter is you are buying a product. You are buying a product that was created by somebody you either know or a product that you're interested in. It's not a charity.
It's pre-ordering.
It's pre-ordering. It's pre-ordering, and you're getting a jump start at what most people would get. And I think that's what confuses a lot of people who don't know what Kickstarter is. They think, it's like a GoFundMe. No, basically you're funding a project that's getting off the ground. You get first dibs before it goes out before it goes into stores or before it goes to conventions where other people get it, or available on their website. So you get firsthand. And then there's the Kickstarter is the only place where you get all those incentives. Because on my website, I don't sell half that stuff that I would do a giveaway on Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't rely on Facebook. It's 5 days out. Yeah, that's why you got to start promoting that stuff now, so that by the time the thing, people see it, it'll be 5 days later. But I think what you're talking about, I think crowdfunding is more akin also to like, remember telethons, like back in the days, like the old school telethon. That you frozen, kid, you got that smile on your face unless you're just not moving.
Yeah, I know.
That's hilarious. You think it's possible to get it on Tinder?
Tinder.
Swipe right, son. Swipe
Love
right.
me, Tinder.
Oh man, hey, listen. Maybe the difference between begging and crowdfunding can be our next topic. Next week. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it some more. Right now, I got to get back to some lettering. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sammy, what you got? The breakdown.
I just want to remind everybody that
Yes,
Forbidden is the
go
only
for it.
time you're going to get the original cast of Catch the Craze, the Crazy Comics, working on one project together. You got art by Anibal Arroyo, you got letters by George the Dreamer Medina, and you got the writing and promotional art by Sam the Crazy Man Vera, and it's launching on Kickstarter. There's exclusive prints. Here are some of those vivacious, voluptuous prints that's going to be available on the campaign. And if you backed Forbidden issues 0 and 1 before, there's a gift for you that I will be sharing on the live launch. And if you backed Duty and you come to and get the graphic novel, that you also get a gift. So any of the previous backers, you're welcome to come. And there's a lot of good stuff. I'm going to have for every backer, whether you're digital or physical, you're going to get a bundle of free digital comics from other creators. That's going to be available. So there's a lot going on in this campaign. It's 200 pages. It's amazing stuff. Talented people behind the scenes. It's the only time you're going to get the crazy crew all working on one project. It's going to be dope. And I'm excited about that. And then my boy George got the shameless plug. I did a nice promotional piece for shameless plug. So George will be telling you more about that.
Go
ahead.
I'm launching October 7th, and Sam will be launching the week after. So what we're gonna do is, for everybody who pledges to both campaigns, I will be giving away that print that Sam did for free for anybody who pledges to both campaigns. So get ready for that. The shameless plug comes out October 7th. We're going to do a launch here on the show. I'll be using the good old Facebook to send out invites for that launch party. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
And then the weekend after that, well, the 7th it launches. The New York Comic Con is that weekend. And then the week after that, I have a book signing in Long Island for the release of The Adventures of Wonder Duck #1 in Long Island. So if you're in Long Island, go to LA Comic Shop, and I will be there from 11 to 8 signing books of issue #1. So yeah, October's gonna be crazy, man. October's gonna be really, really busy. So I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
You're the 7th. I'm the 14th. So we're gonna get this party going. We're gonna have 2 amazing campaigns. I hope everybody comes out, and I hope you all come out in 2 weeks as we celebrate our 600th episode and our 20 years doing this Catch the Craze podcast. It's gonna be look for an email. I'd love to get some previous guest testimonials so we can read out loud on the show. But it's gonna be fun. We got some surprise stuff for the day of this milestone event. I'm excited about it. And we thank everybody. And then for everybody who's watching from College Station, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Shout out to all the students out there. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be hot. And yeah, man, a lot of good stuff happening. And I'm working on another exclusive piece, bro. This one's fire. But I'm struggling with the water. The water's been kicking my butt. I'm trying to get it right. So I'm working. I'm going to try again tonight. But yes, I got some really cool pieces. I can't wait to show you guys in a live launch. You've been seeing some snippets I've been putting out on social media. But yeah, I'm excited, bro. I mean, this book is long in the making. This is how we met Anibal Arroyo.
That's right. Yeah,
man.
It's been years. It's been years.
It's been years, man.
So it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Yeah. So make sure you check us out next week. We're coming back with another episode of Catch the Craze. Sammy, let them know how long we've been doing this, bro.
forever. Yeah, we've been doing this for a minute. And so again, thank you everybody who's been with us from the beginning, and thank you for everybody who's come along the journey. We can't do it without you. When we grow, so does the independent community. We're the longest running independent comic book podcast in the game. And that's a badge of honor, man. That's a badge of honor. We saw an opportunity to get our brothers and sisters out there because no one else would. It was always focused on the big two, which had more money than anybody. So we decided to fill that void, and we're doing it now. We get to celebrate episode 600, even after taking off for 10 years and coming back into the game. So we're excited about this. We're excited to share with you. Subscribe, like, share. If you're listening to us on any other platforms, come over to YouTube. That's the algorithms work in our favor. Again, thank you all so much from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate every single one of you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So
Right out.
with that said, I'm Sam, the crazy man, Vera.
George, the Dreamer Medina. Peace.
And we are out.
It's just easy. It's not.
No, it's talking about my friend Aquise. Say my name, right?
This is what you were thinking? Oh,
He described me. He said, I'm the what?
Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. To Catch the Craze. You are listening to Catch the Craze on Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze.
Candy girl.